Kawhi versus Luka is clearly the headline, but there's a deeper story here that involves the defensive playing styles that are deeply impacting how these two play and which team is going to win this series. What I'm looking at are two things: the Clippers trap and the Mavericks zone. Kawhi did the most damage by far against Boban and the zone, which is ironic because I imagine Carlisle wanted to take him and Paul George out of the possessions with this D. Setting the inside ball screen and the guard out top is a great idea, allowing penetration if the other guard doesn't squeeze over. Now we've got a one-on-one with Boban stepping up way too high, and it turns into an and one. If one inside ball screen works versus the zone, why not two? But this time KP comes up since no one is in his zone and Finney-Smith pinches in. This allows Reggie Jackson to attack a big weakness, the lane between the guard and the forward. That puts three defenders in the paint with a fourth standing near the ball. The Clippers squander their advantage, but watch something interesting here. Boban and KP switch spots in the zone. It almost looked like they were in man, but on the swing to the left, Finney-Smith ends up recovering with Luka holding his zone. Good shot fake forces Luka to step up, and there's no way to stop the open 15-footer. Another inside ball screen gets an attack on the catch from Batum as he picked and popped. Porzingis was well aware of Kawhi creeping along the baseline, but doesn't move far enough over. Beauty of a lead bounce pass allows Kawhi to just smosh this reverse, and the zone isn't working. Amazing it took this long to flash Kawhi to the free throw line. Hardaway Jr. is too high. He could have prevented this pass. And as a result, Boban is frightened by the one-on-one situation and just lets him shoot a free throw line jumper. They played this zone because Boban was in alongside KP, hoping to take advantage of his size on the offensive end. But if the defense is getting scored on easily, and a guy this tall can't even shoot 39%, then what are we doing here? The Clippers wanted to get the ball out of Luka's hands as much as possible, but rather than trap hard, Morris just holds his position as Willie Cauley-Stein rolls to the rim. Great fake to get Kawhi in the air, and that gives Luka the alley he needs to fire the pass. Reggie is supposed to bump down, not Batum, and as a result, Porzingis gets an easy cut, great pass by Cauley-Stein, and boom! The double ball screen worked when the Clippers squeezed Luka near the elbow. It leaves a 3-on-2 on the weak side. Well, make it 3.5-on-2 since Boban is almost a foot taller than Paul George. What was driving me crazy though was how Luka takes himself out of the play once he's forced to give it up. Hardaway Jr. makes a great move off the crab dribble, but you can't even see Luka on screen. Here's what they should do. Once Luka gives the ball up, have Cauley-Stein stop, turn around, and back screen Morris so Luka can curl into the lane and get the pass back. Instead, Luka eliminates himself by backing up to 40 feet so he can watch Hardaway airball and ISO over Kawhi Leonard of all people. This might not have been planned out, but Carlisle needs to add it right away. The dribble handoff right back to Luka, but the spacing was poor since Hardaway was already standing there on the wing and the corner was filled too. And this led to one of the worst calls we'll see in a playoff game. Kleba is inbounds before he jumps, then throws it off of PG who's already out of bounds. The instant the ball touches PG, it's the Mavs ball, but Mauer got confused and gave it to the Clippers. The bottom line is that the Clippers kept forcing it out of Luka's hands, the Mavericks kept running the pick and roll anyway, and in these crucial possessions, anyone not named Luka shooting is a win for the Clippers. How about Luka just standing 45 feet from the basket once he gives it up? No attempting it coming off the handoff, allowing Batum to easily deny him until we get another Hardaway desperation attempt while falling down. This hurt my eyes. This wasn't a pick and roll, but finally, after giving up the ball on the double, Luka quickly cuts, is wide open, and nails a big three. Thank you. Why the Mavs continued to ball screen deep in the fourth, I have no idea, and why did the Clippers not force it out of his hands? Of course he ISOs to the basket for an easy floater. With Kawhi on him, I get why they want to force a switch, and I guess the Clippers defense didn't want to get stuck in full scramble mode by doubling, but Luka hits Batum with a nasty step back and doesn't shoot it? We're left with another wide open Hardaway Jr. brick from the corner, and that was the game. This has become a contest of who won't adjust longer, and it feels to me like the Mavericks win this if they stop playing so much zone and relying on these big lineups with Boban and Cauley-Stein.